In September of 1941, a German submarine attacks the clearly marked USS Greer, and the President calls for a shoot-first policy against marauders in international waters.
Fellow Americans, the Navy Department of the United States has reported to me that on the morning of September 4th, the United States destroyer Greer, proceeding in full daylight toward Iceland, had reached a point southeast of Greenland. She was carrying American mail to Iceland. She was flying the American flag. Her identity as an American ship was unmistakable. She was then and there attacked by a submarine. Germany admits that it was a German submarine. The submarine deliberately fired a torpedo at the Greer, followed later by another torpedo attack without warning and with deliberate design to sink her. This was piracy. Piracy legally and morally. It was not the first nor the last act of piracy which the Nazi government has committed against the American flag in this war. For attack has followed attack. No nation has the right to make the broad oceans of the world, at great distances from the actual theater of land war, unsafe for the commerce of others. That has been our policy, proved time and again in all of our history. Unrestricted submarine warfare in 1941 constitutes a defiance, an act of aggression against that historic American policy. This attack on the Greer was no localized military operation in the North Atlantic. This was no mere episode in a struggle between two nations. This was one determined step toward creating a permanent world system based on force, on terror, and on murder. Normal practices of diplomacy, note writing, are of no possible use in dealing with international outlaws who sink our ships and kill our citizens. We have sought no shooting war with Hitler. We do not seek it now. But neither do we want peace so much that we are willing to pay for it by permitting him to attack our naval and merchant ships while they are on legitimate business. But when you see a rattlesnake poised to strike, you do not wait until he is struck before you crush him. Do not let us be hair splitters. Let us not ask ourselves whether the Americas should begin to defend themselves after the first attack, or the 5th attack, or the 10th attack, or the 20th attack. The time for active defense is now. The sole responsibility rests upon Germany. There will be no shooting unless Germany continues to seek it.